Hello students, good morning all of you. Today we are going to talk about the muscles of eyeball. Eyeball remains connected with eye orbit by 6 muscles, in which 4 muscles are rectus and remaining 2 are oblique. So there are total 6 muscles. External rectus muscles is responsible for outward movement and it receives abducens cranial nerve from brain and it is attached to the outer lateral side of the eyeball. Second, internal rectus muscles. It is responsible for inward movement and it is attached to the inner side of the eyeball. It receives oculomotor cranial nerve of brain. Third, superior rectus muscles. It is responsible for upward movement of eyeball and it is attached to the mid dorsal side of the eyeball. It receives oculomotor cranial nerve of CNS. Next, inferior rectus muscles. It is responsible for downward movement of eyeball and it is attached to the mid ventral side of the eyeball. So it receives oculomotor cranial nerve. Fifth, superior oblique muscles. It is responsible for internal rotation and it is attached between the external rectus and superior rectus. So it receives pathetic cranial nerve. Last, inferior oblique muscles. It is responsible for external rotation and it is attached between the inferior rectus and external rectus. So it receives pathetic cranial nerve. Let's see this diagram. This is skull part and this space represents the eye orbit. In eye orbit, eye is situated. Eyeball connected through skull by 6 muscles. This is superior oblique muscles. Below the superior, inferior oblique muscles. Both receive pathetic cranial nerve, which is 4th number. This is internal rectus muscles, superior rectus muscles, external rectus muscles and inferior rectus muscles, which receive oculomotor nerve and abducens cranial nerve of CNS. Now we moving to next topic, internal structure of eye. The wall of eyeball is divided into 3 layers. First, sclera, second, choroid, third, retina. Sclera is also known as scleroid layer and it is outermost, choroid middle layer and retina innermost. Firstly, we talk about the sclerotic layer. It is the outermost layer which divides into 2 parts. cornea and sclera. Normally it is known as sclera, but its outer part modify into cornea region. The outer black part is called cornea and the inner part is formed by fibrous connective tissue which maintain the shape of eyeball called sclera. The outer part modify to form cornea and the cornea focuses the light rays on the lens due to convexity. The shape of cornea is convex and due to convexity light rays bend to extend and spread to retina region. So its function is focuses the light rays on the lens. In eyes, only cornea part can be transplanted due to lack of blood vessels. Second layer, which is known as choroid. It is the middle layer of the eyeball which is vascular because it contains blood vessels which supply the nutrition to eyes part. Layers. Next point, its outer part modified to form a diaphragm like structure which is called as iris. Outer part of sclera modified to cornea region and outer part of choroid layer is modified into iris. Iris is a diaphragm like structure, means it controls the amount of light that enters into eyeball. The iris has a central pore which is called pupil. The gap between iris has a central depression, central pit which is known as pupil. Means pupil is the space between the iris. Then pupil is surrounded by a sphincter, means wall-like structure which is made up of smooth muscles. It controls the diameter of the pupil. Means diameter of pupil is controlled by two types of muscles. First is radial dilator muscles and second is circular muscles. Radial dilator muscles increase the diameter of pupil and circular muscles decrease the diameter of pupil. In the presence of bright light, size of pupil is decreased, and in the presence of dim light, size of pupil is increased due to contraction in radial dilator muscles. The iris function like a diaphragm of a camera which controls the amount of light that enters into eyeball. The choroid layer forms a folded ciliary body at the base of the iris. Means anterior part of choroid layer become folded which is called ciliary body. The ciliary body is highly sensitive structure of eyeball. Iris is a pigmented part which is responsible for eye color such as blue, brown and black. Color of eye is presence of pigmentation in iris part. Third layer, retina. Generally, retina is the innermost layer and this layer is divided into 4 parts. Outermost part is pigmented epithelium. Second, sensory layer which consists rod cells and cone cells. Third, layer of bipolar neurons. And fourth, ganglionic layer. But according to your syllabus, we discuss only sensory layers. It is a place where image is formed in eye. Sensory layer is the second layer of retina where image is formed. In retina, two types of sensory cells is found. First, rod cells and second, cone cells. Rod cells are in rod shape and cone cells are in cone shape. Rod cells are photosensitive cells due to presence of rhodopsin pigment which is purple color and it is formed by derivative of vitamin A, retinine and opsin protein. So it helps to see in dim light, means scoto-opsin vision. The cone cells are small and conical in shape and sensitive for color vision. Cone cells have a iodopsin pigment which is called visual violet. It helps in bright light, means photooptic vision and color differentiation in animals. आइज में 2 टाइप की सेल्स होती है, रोड सेल्स एंड कॉन सेल्स. रोड सेल की शेप होती है सिलेंड्रिकल, ये लॉन्ग होती है और कॉन सेल्स के कंपेरेटिवली इनकी नंबर रेटिना पे ज़्यादा होती है, अबाउट 65 लेग्स. कॉन सेल्स कॉन शेप की होती है, स्मॉल साइज की होती है और इनकी नंबर रेटिना पे रोड सेल्स के कंपेरेटिवली कम होती है, अप्रोक्सीमेटली 12 लेग्स के समथिंग. एंड इसके पास आयोडोप्सिन पिगमेंट होता है जिसको विजुअल वायलेट भी कहते हैं और ये कलर विजन के लिए रिस्पॉन्सिबल होती है. और रोड सेल्स लाइट सेंसिटिव है और ये डिम लाइट में मीन्स डार्कनेस में देखने के लिए रिस्पॉन्सिबल होती है. तो अपन नाइट में और डिम लाइट में रोड सेल्स की वजह से देख पाते हैं और ब्राइट लाइट और कलर डिफ्रेंशिएशन अपन कॉन सेल्स की वजह से करते हैं. But retina of owl contains only rod cells. Owl की retina के पास only rod cells होती है, so it's only in night, not daytime. And retina of hen contains only cone cells, so it can't see in night time due to absence of rod cells. There is an axis which passing through the center of cornea and lens is called optical axis. Just above this axis, a visual axis is present. Let's see this diagram. Vertical section of retina which show cones and rod cells. The outermost layer of retina is pigmented epithelium layer. It consists melanin pigment. Second layer is sensory layer which consists rod cells and cone cells. Rod cells are in rod shape and cone cells are in concave. Rod cells are more in number and cone cells are in less number on the retina part. Third layer is bipolar neurons. Bipolar neuron is characteristic feature of retina because other part of body only multipolar neurons are present, but in eyes only bipolar neurons are present. Bipolar means only one axon and one dendron. The dendron region of bipolar form synapse with rod and cone cells. बाइपोलर न्यूरॉन्स का डेंड्राइट्स पार्ट रोड सेल्स एंड कॉन सेल्स के साथ सिनेप्सिस कर रहा है, बाइंड हो रहा है. एंड बाइपोलर का एक्सोन पार्ट गैंग्लियन न्यूरॉन्स के साथ सिनेप्सिस कर रहा है. मीन्स ये कनेक्टेड है. बाइपोलर न्यूरॉन्स के एक्सोन गैंग्लियन न्यूरॉन्स के डेंड्राइट से कनेक्टेड है. बाइपोलर न्यूरॉन्स के डेंड्राइट्स रोड सेल्स एंड कॉन सेल्स से सिनेप्सिस कर रहे हैं. Innermost layer, ganglionic layer. This layer has large ganglionic neurons. They form synapses with axon of bipolar neurons. The axon of ganglionic layers collectively form optic nerve which comes out from the eyes through blind spot and goes to brain. Now we discuss the other structure of eye. On the retina part, yellow spot. It is also known as macula lutea. The part of retina where visual axis lies is called yellow spot and it shows yellowish color. There is a depression or pit in center of yellow spot which is called as fovea centralis. It is important point of retina because it consists only cone cells. So it is the site of clearest image and it is the most sensitive part of eyes. In the rest part of retina, rod cells are more in number and cone cells are less in number, but on the yellow spot region only cone cells are in more number. Human beings have 65 lakhs cone cells and approx 1200 lakhs rod cells. Second part, blind spot. The part of retina from where optic nerve comes out and blood vessels enters into eyeball is called blind spot. Blind spot where rod cells and cone cells both are absent, so no image is formed in this region. येलो स्पॉट रेटिना का वो पार्ट होता है जहाँ पे ओनली कॉन सेल्स होती है और क्लियर इमेज फॉर्मेशन होता है. बट ब्लाइंड स्पॉट रेटिना का वो पार्ट है जहाँ पे रोड सेल्स एंड कॉन सेल्स दोनों ही एब्सेंट होती है. सो यहाँ पे इमेज फॉर्मेशन नहीं होता बिकॉज यहाँ से ऑल न्यूरॉन्स ऑप्टिक नर्व बना के आई से बाहर आते हैं और इस साइड से ब्लड वेसल्स एंटर करती है। थर्ड, लेंस, it is a biconvex. Lens of human eye is biconvex, transparent and semi-solid structure which is situated just behind the pupil. अपन डायग्राम में देखेंगे। It is made up of soft gelatin tissue. The lens is attached to the ciliary body with the help of suspensory ligament which hold the lens, and suspensory ligament is also called as zonula of Jin. The shape of the lens is changeable, which are with the help of ciliary body of iris part. The convexity of the lens increase to see the near objects and the convexity decrease to see the far or distant object. लेंस के कॉन्वेक्सिटी इंक्रीज तब होती है जब ऑब्जेक्ट पास का हो, और जब डिस्टेंट ऑब्जेक्ट को देखना हो तो लेंस की कॉन्वेक्सिटी डिक्रीज हो जाती है, लेंस फ्लैटेंड हो जाता है। इट इज कॉल्ड एज आई एक्मोडेशन। द लेंस फोकसेज लाइट रेज ऑन द रेटिना। Fourth part of eye, intraocular cavity, which consists two chamber, aqueous humor chamber and vitreous humor chamber, which separated from each other by a lens. Aqueous chamber, it is found between the cornea and lens, and the fluid which is filled in this chamber is called aqueous humor, and it is secreted by ciliary body of iris. Composition of aqueous humor is water, oxygen, CO2, glucose and other nutrients. So this fluid provide nutrition to the eyes, and the refractive index of the aqueous humor is similar to the cornea. Second cavity, vitreous chamber, it is found between the lens and retina, and the fluid which is filled in this chamber is called vitreous humor, and it is also secreted by ciliary body. Aqueous humor and vitreous humor दोनों का सिक्रेशन सिलियरी बॉडी से होता है। कंपोजिशन ऑफ विट्रस ह्यूमर, इट कंसिस्ट ऑफ अबाउट 90% वाटर, विटेरिन प्रोटीन विच इज म्यूकोप्रोटीन, हाईली यूरेनिक एसिड विच इज म्यूकोपॉलीसेकेराइड and some salts. Function of vitreous humor, it help in maintain the shape of eyeball and support the both lens and retina part. ये eyeball को shape provide करता है and lens and cornea retina part को support provide करता है। Next part iris, जिसके बारे में अपन discuss कर चुके हैं। Next topic, eye glands. In eyes, 3 types of glands are found. First, meibomian glands. Second, Mohs gland. Third, lacrimal glands. Meibomian glands present at the end of eyelids, at the right side of eye part, means corner of eyelids, and it secretes oily substances which lubricates cornea and keeps the tear in eyes. कॉर्निया पार्ट को लुब्रिकेंसन प्रोवाइड करता है एंड टीयर्स को आइज में ही रखेगा. इसका सिक्रेशन ये भी सीबेसियस ग्लैंड का मॉडिफिकेशन है. सेकेंड, मॉस ग्लैंड. दे आर ऑल्सो कॉल्ड ciliary glands. They are modified of sweat gland and meibomian gland are modified of sebaceous gland. They often at the corner of eyelids near the follicles of eyelashes. eyelashes की जो follicles होती है, रूट होती है, उनके जस्ट पास में मॉल ग्लैंड्स की प्रेजेंस होती है. थर्ड, lacrimal glands and these are also called as tear glands. In eyes, 3 tear glands are present. They secrete a watery salty fluid which keeps the eyes moist and cleans the eyes. Lacrimal glands का secretion salty होता है और ये eyes को moist रखता है and cleaning करता है. These fluids comes out in the form of tears when secretion in excess amount. The tears are salty in taste and contain a lysozyme enzyme which act as antibacterial. Means कोई भी बैक्टीरिया जब एंटर करेगा तो टीयर्स के थ्रू लाइसोजाइम एंजाइम का सिक्रेशन होगा और लाइसोजाइम एंजाइम बैक्टीरिया को किल कर देगा. नॉट इन ह्यूमन चाइल्ड, टीयर ग्लैंड्स बिकम एक्टिव आफ्टर 4 months एज. सो बिफोर दिस एज देयर इज नॉट टीयरिंग ड्यूरिंग वीपिंग. 4 months के चाइल्ड के अंदर टीयर ग्लैंड्स एक्टिव नहीं होती, तो टीयर सिक्रेशन नहीं होता जब चाइल्ड वीपिंग करता है. लेट्स सी इंटरनल स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ ह्यूमन आई. outermost layer of eyeball is sclera which modified to cornea part which is convex shape. Second layer choroid and its anterior part modified to iris and ciliary body, and innermost layer is retina. On the retina, rod cells and cone cells are found, but on the yellow spot, only cone cells are present. So, it is the site of retina where image is formed. In the center of yellow spot, means macula lutea, a pit is found which is called fovea centralis. The site of retina where both cone cells and rod cells are absent, which is known as blind spot, where optic nerve comes out. In the center, lens is situated which is biconvex in shape and held by suspensory ligament both sides. In the between of iris, gap is produced which is called pupil, and iris contain blue, brown and black pigment which provide the color to the eye. In between lens and cornea, aqueous humor is present which supply the nutrition, and in between lens and retina, vitreous humor is present which maintain the shape of eyeball. outside of cornea folded region is present which is called conjunctiva, and outer modified skin fold of conjunctiva is known as upper eyelid and lower eyelid.